A very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Martinez! Serbi. And it's Correa. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Arnautovic. Martinez. Martinez. Çalhanoğlu. Martinez. He could be in here. Has a hit! No attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Arnautovic certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Promising move that, good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy.
Inter have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Yeah, that's interesting. So what are they attempting to do?
Well, it's a bold attempt, in my opinion, to occupy the opposition in a way they're not...
And he has been fouled there. Çalhanoğlu. Arnautovic sticks in a foot to win it back. Martinez, and he's surging through, hits one! No foul, says the referee. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. That intervention was very necessary. And the counter is on. Oh, they could break here. Çalhanoğlu, over to the left, back into the middle. And Inter now could counter-attack. And the shot! That's a half-decent try.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
They've played it short. And the shot! And the follow-up. Get that clear. Fry switches it towards the other side. Well read, he sorted that out. Çalhanoğlu. And it's Correa. Needed a better pass there. That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. And here's Mkhitaryan. Oh, there's a pop! Goal! Inter!
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
Inter Milan take the lead, 1-0.
Still a fragile lead, though. They can't afford to sit on this.
And Arnautovic! And it's played forward. Forward it goes. And here's Arnautovic. The defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. get it forward quickly. Martinez chooses to go back. Çalhanoğlu drives it forward. Martinez. And he's away. This is quite a run, and he's had a goal! He's pulled off a fine save.
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
And he's there to clear it. Çalhanoğlu decides to play it back. And the finish! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Inter have found chances hard to come by, so that's perfectly understandable.
Looking cross-field, changing the point of attack. It's come loose. And it's been taken straight back. On Nautovic! They've scored! And they're at it again in double quick time. A pretty simple finish in the end. What do you think, Jim?
I just think it's clever positioning from clever movement, and when all of that is synchronised with the right pass, that's what happens.
His second of the game, and we hit half-time. Reflections on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Already up and running for the second half.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Martinez, Correa, going for goal! It's a goal! The second half sparked straight into life.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the confidence and belief to push on and look for an equaliser.
Martinez. Ball through needs to be good here. Tries to get it clear.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play. The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
He's made it two, and no doubt he's hungry for more. This has become one superb game of football.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition looked completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Martinez. Hoists it forward. No complaints about that challenge. Robust but fair. This is promising. Quick glance at goal. Forward it goes. Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive presence to prevent that.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And here's Arnautovic. Shoots! Can he shoot? Great challenge, time to perfection. Supposed to get it forward quickly. Dashing forward at pace. Gets the better of his man. It's a brilliant interception. Hoists it forward. And it's played forward. He's got away. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Hoists it forward. Now it's on Nautovic. Come back to the keeper. And here's on Nautovic. He's had that shapes to shoot!
Inter merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Changes here from both sides, in fact. Zielinski. Oh, well defended. That had to be done.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Danger averted for now. And it's been taken short. Towards the middle.
Well, both sides might have to set up for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling. They're playing as if time is on their side when it's fast running out. They've got to put this up.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. 1-1 lead. Shots! Oh, that's incredible! That has raised the roof!
The invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
When the manager took on it,
that's how you make an impact as a centre.
referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. And he's been tipped away. Margins are tiny. It's what we've witnessed here.
Peter, straight by 19 has to be a hard to prevent. I'm afraid they will run 1-1 and the heart.
So we have to admit, the jury, the commentator Jim Beckman. Very good evening. Which player is best equipped for this? Played in with accuracy. Back into the middle. That will come to nothing. Now the counter. Who's getting there? Shalhanoglu. Correa. It's a brilliant interception. Correa! Nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
Zielinski tries to get it forward quickly. Zielinski. Right. More than necessary. He's pinged one through here.
Inter have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Yeah, that's interesting. What are they attempting to do?
Well, it's a bold attempt, in my opinion, to occupy the opposition in a way they're not expecting.
And it's Correa. No, that's not the ball he wanted. Attempts to play it through. He's got options out wide. Here it is now, surely! A real chance to break. Zielinski. Pavard positions himself well and cuts it out. Hoists it forward. Martinez. Timely intervention. Zielinski. And it's Correa. And it's played forward. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Inter! There is the breakthrough!
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
It's a loose ball. Acerbi. Correa. Zielinski. Well positioned to make that interception. The fry goes looking. Ball through needs to be good here. Shalhanoglu. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Martinez. Inter Milan are trailing here with the first half almost done. Forward it goes. He's made sure that that won't get through. Shalhanoglu. And it's Correa. He's had a shot! He's had that put on a plate. Plays it out to the flank. And now they can launch a counter. Martinez. He's on his way. Acerbi does well to read it and intercepts. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. That is going to be the final action of the first half. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, it hasn't exactly gone to plan so far, but there's no need to panic. There's still plenty of time to get back into this. As always, an early goal would help swing things back in their favour.
The action has already resumed here.
Inter need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution. I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
Dashing forward at pace. Played out to the right. Receives it from behind. He's got away. There's the cross. Has a hit! Correa. And a second time. He scores! The second half off to a spectacular start. Well, he was never going to miss from there.
Oh, look, there's only one player who merits all the praise for that. Not only did he finish it, but his instinct...
He's gone for it! Oh, great save, real class.
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
More than happy to take the muscular approach. Martinez. Oh, he's broken through. Loose.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Zielinski. Well, they could break here. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Correa.
We could assume that they've been instructed by the boss to stay in attack.
They're just looking to break, aren't they?
Yeah, the key now is just to get the ball to them as soon as possible.
Martinez. And Martinez! And for a moment, time stood still.
That's what all good teams do these days. Pressing from the front is highly effective.
Hoists it forward. Well played, he saw that coming. Defenders on the back foot. Little accusatory stare there tells the whole story.
Ah, quality deserted them when they really needed it.
The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Calhanoglu. And it's Correa. Arnautovic. Out to the right. Breaks on here. Calhanoglu. Now a chance to break. Fry tries to get it forward quickly. It's Mkhitaryan. Just brushed off the ball there. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Inter showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Receives it in a good position.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Arnautovic. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And the finish! Correa, whose goal-scoring skills have already been evident. Tried to play it through.
Look, he's offering an apology to his teammate, who's clearly miffed at not being picked out despite making what looked...
Shapes to shoot! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Inter really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now.
Mkhitaryan. And it's Correa.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Acerbi cuts it out. Correa. Inter Milan, disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Mkhitaryan. Mkhitaryan. Acerbi does well there, alert. And that's it. So nothing between them after all of that, and you can't really argue with the result. The manager too unhappy with the outcome, and the fans really well entertained. It's all square in the end. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
Thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. So off we go then. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Henrik Mkhitaryan. He's not the biggest, strongest or quickest, Peter, but what he lacks in physique, he certainly makes up for with a supreme footballing intelligence and great technique. He just seems to be able to see situations develop before anybody else, and he usually tends to pick the right option too.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Zielinski. The referee's awarded a free kick. Mkhitaryan. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. It's a good foot in there. Martinez. Mkhitaryan. And it's Damian.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
This could spell danger. Zielinski. Arnautovic. And here's Arnautovic. Hits it back. Martinez! Çalhanoğlu. Inter Milan, so far providing no real test at all for the big chance. And Martinez! Goal! Inter! Martinez versus the keeper, and only one winner.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0. Oh, shooting chance! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's a real shame, Peter, because it was beautifully worked. Took the defence out of the picture, but he'll be in no hurry to watch the replay.
Zielinski gets it back. Martinez. And they've been caught out here. Just the goalkeeper to beat. Room shapes to shoot! And in it goes! And already they're looking to run away with it. And that really is so impressive.
Zielinski showed real composure then. I mean, how often do you see a player do everything right until he gets into the box, only to completely kind of fluff the finish? Not him.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
No doubt as to who has them.
He's gone for it! Same again, same outcome.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Martinez. And it's Arnautovic. He's gone for it! Back of the net! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Damian. Martinez! Goal! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Martinez really showed good strength there. Held his man off, didn't let himself get bullied, and got his effort away. Maintained control.
This has become real chance! He's missed, but not by that far.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work out.
Damian. Done very well to intervene. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Martinez. And the ball is out of play. Zielinski. And it's Damian. He's in, and the shot! And the ball's come out. Forward it goes. Zielinski. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Damian finds himself offside. And that's been won straight back. Damian. He has been fouled there. Damian tries to dink it in. Fry gets it away. And it's Mkhitaryan. He's had a shot! It's there!
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but
And the whistle goes for half-time.
it's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period.
Well, time to catch your breath after a manic first half. Goals, goals and more goals, but only one between them. So we're already into the second period. Çalhanoğlu. Fry battles to win it back. Sommer gets it upfield. Plays it over to the other flank. He's pinged one through here. Oh, well defended, that had to be done. Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back, they are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive presence to prevent that.
Çalhanoğlu. Breaks on here. Zielinski goes looking. Zielinski plays it forward. He came in hard, very hard. It's come loose. Acerbi. Out to the left it goes. Crosses one in. Towering header! Danger averted for now. Mkhitaryan. Good challenge, he just stood firm.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Just has to be done.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. And the finish! He scores! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
Well, the instruction from the manager would have been, go on and make yourself a nuisance and see if you can snatch a goal. Mission accomplished.
We have ourselves a real game here. Goes for goal! Goal! Inter! And the comeback is complete. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position.
Going for goal! Hoists it forward. Just brushed off the ball there.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Mkhitaryan. Martinez.